Hello everybody, what is going on? It's Brian with you from the GameCom, and we are playing some more Surviving Mars. So we have our colony established. We're still waiting on some people, but we still have quite a bit we want to do before we'll actually get people here. We have a spaceship that is about to leave Earth, and it will arrive here with a bunch more machine parts as well as some polymers. And what is that third one? I always forget. What's the name of it? Oh, electronics. Yeah. So when we get all those machine parts, one of the things that we're going to be able to do is actually build tunnels. And so what tunnels allow you to do is you can basically throw down a tunnel, like let's say, for example, I could put a tunnel here, and then I can actually place the other tunnel anywhere on the map. So I could theoretically come up, we could go like way up here or something like that. And we can actually put the other end of the tunnel somewhere over here, like let's say near the water. And so what that allows us to do is actually, we can then start buildings and all that kind of stuff over here, and we can actually transport our power and stuff like that, and it'll go through the tunnel. And what's nice is about the stuff through the tunnels, you don't have to worry about maintenance. You don't have to worry about it breaking down and stuff like that. You know, the other option is obviously we could take these cables and we could extend these cables to wherever we want to go in life, but the problem is each one of these cable sections could at some point fail. So to drag cables all the way over here to the water could be quite dangerous. Also, then you have to worry about, you know, the time it takes from you to get to point A and to point B. Then you have to make sure that the drones have coverage for that whole area. So in some ways, it's just a little bit quicker for you just to be able to build a tunnel. The downside with tunnels is they're quite expensive. One thing I want to do is I want to actually move our rover over here. And this is my RC rover, which is going to allow us to build some stuff. And essentially, I want to start building some redundancy on our power. More than just probably our power, but we probably also want some redundancy on our moisture and our oxygen generator, our Moxie as well. The only reason I want to do that is because if something were to happen, like let's say a meteor were to fall on this section, we may end up losing everything and our colonists may end up like dying. And that would be kind of bad. The other thing is my batteries are all completely maxed out right now. So at this point, and we're still making an a power surplus. So I really want to start throwing down more batteries. But I didn't want to put the batteries right on top of there. Like I said, I'm trying to build some redundancy in this. So I think what we're going to end up doing, even though I could connect right here to the dome, and we probably will end up connecting to the dome, I think what I may end up doing to start with is let's do something like this. And then we're going to go like here, sure. Then we're going to go like right here, and then we're going to come out like right here. The other thing I'm looking to do is I also want to build a sensor tower over in this direction so we can start scanning, because right now we're scanning pretty well over here, 332 something, 248, but then it starts dropping over here. So I would like to get a sensor tower as far over here as possible just so we can start grabbing. Well, basically we're trying to figure out where we want to go with our next base. So we want B for the build menu, and then we can go right here, and then we just want to connect the cable. And this is a pretty long cable run, but we will leave it for now. And the thing is, if that sensor tower ends up breaking eventually, I'm not as concerned. Okay, so how much, by the way, I never even saw this. What was the cost on these power cables? 1 metal for a 5 hex long section. Okay, we're on speed 1. That's why this is taking so long. The other thing we want to start doing is we want to start throwing some batteries down. We'll put the batteries. I gotta remember to hold shift. Hold shift, and we're gonna put the batteries right out there. Sector H4 scanned. Cool. So what is, oh, so this is some underground deposit. This is rare metals. So what's cool about the rare metals is you can actually either use those yourself. I think it's a very high grade too. So they can be exploited, and I think you can use them for something yourself, like you can maybe make metals out of them. The other option is you can actually load them onto your spaceship, and you'll see exports, you know, 0 of 30, and you can actually ship them back to Earth for more money, which is kind of nice. So are we making a surplus at night when... Yeah, we still actually have a slight surplus even when both of those guys are down, which is kind of hilarious. It's just, until we get the dome up, we really are pretty good on power at this point. The other thing to remember is we still also have a couple prefabs, Sterling generators, and we might as well throw those down right here. I'm not used to this. Like, we might as well throw those down. Now, here's the only thing that I'm thinking. Are these guys, they might not be able to reach, because here's the problem. So these guys can build here. Unfortunately, they can't get the stuff they need because they can't reach over here. And so these drones are having to like come and drop stuff off here maybe? I'm not entirely sure how that works. So we actually have a low vehicle battery. This was my dumper, correct? Yeah, this is my dumper. So I think I'm gonna put you here, charge you, and then I think I'm gonna have you drop some metal over here for you guys to start building. What was the sensor tower? Is that just metal? Yeah, that's metal and electronics. Okay. So when you're at full HP, we're gonna start grabbing some of the metals, which we actually don't have a lot of metals left. So then, are there any other metals nearby? Not really. There's some metals up here. Right? Or no, this is an actual metal. It just appears to be metal, right? Because you can actually click the metal. Yeah, that's actual metal depot. I thought this was all metal. It's not. That's a bit of a problem. So what if we actually took you up here so we could actually get to this metal? And then I want you guys, hold up really quickly, build me. We have such a slow start this time. Let's put a metal depot right over here. Whatever, we can always move it later. How is our metal over here? We don't have a ton. So I kind of almost don't want to start using him to go give us more metal. We could actually send you instead to just come pick up this metal. And that might just be better, and we'll just have them come dump it over here. Yeah, but really, every time I've watched other people play the game, they tend to have like a lot of nice things nearby for them to actually like metal deposits and just a bunch more stuff. And all we basically got was concrete. Like, this was supposed to be pretty decent for water, and we've only seen one water so far. So, yeah. So we're a little on the slow side.
Sector
now,
scanned.
You actually are within range. Oh, we can't do that because we don't have polymers. That's what we're waiting for. Yeah. And we actually can't finish the dome because we're out of polymers. So we really need the... Here we go. Our rocket is here. So let's go ahead and start landing our rocket. I'll put our rocket down. Like right here for now. Can I cancel that? No, I can't really cancel that. Well, that's unfortunate. What is this, by the way? Oh, that's a meteor. So, no resources in Sector J4. Cool. That's what I want. I don't think our scanner dude is... Like, we can't still do anything with him, so we're kind of waiting on that. Where did my dude... You're still collecting metals, my friend.
Cable fault reported.
Cool. Cable fault. So, that means everything here is not getting as much power. I don't think it means, like, they're straight up dead. Like, I think this stuff can still get power, it's just not getting power quite as efficiently. Okay, so we have a bunch of polymers, electronics, and machine parts here, which is going to be good for us. That means we're going to be able to immediately finish the dome. So we can start getting that built, and we'll also be able to finish these. I don't think I want to quite throw down... I think I'm okay with that. I know, they should fix it. I don't think I quite want to throw down a tunnel yet, because the only place I would go is maybe up here for the money. But I think we can actually expand up there just normally. Transport. So we finished transport optimization, which gave me what? So they harvest faster and their storage is increased by 15. So we can now generate soul or science per soul for each RC Explorer vehicle. So we'd basically be getting 400, and so that's just going to basically increase my science by quite a bit, actually. So yeah, sure, let's go grab that right away. I don't think I care about these two yet, but I do want to get them eventually, just so we can start opening up the stuff. All right, so you guys are now idle. I want you to come here, drop off your metals. And you guys not... What are you waiting for? You need electronics. So then we can come down here. These guys should be able to get up here to get the electronics. And then they can end the polymers and they can start building. All right, we're figuring things out. We're getting things slowly but surely. Was there more stuff up here? Yeah, there was. But let's keep grabbing more metal. We're gonna keep dropping off more metal, just because we don't have a ton of metal. So the basic dome just needs to be built at this point. It has, nope. It's still waiting for some concrete. Do we just not have enough concrete? Are we out of concrete? No, we have a bunch of concrete right here. You only have 4 of 20 drones. How can I give you more drones? Turn on and off, salvage, dismantle drone, change priority, construct a drone. We can't construct drones yet. Can I give you more drones? Like, can I say, hey, I want you to be here? And can I say, hey, I want you to be here? And can I say, hey, I want you to be here? And then you only have 2 drones, which seems perfectly adequate for me. And then you guys need to actually do something. Okay, so they couldn't do that. All right, but we do have another sensor tower up, which is good to note. So now we're at 200%, 275%. That's not bad. And we'll keep scanning up in this way. Hopefully we can freaking find some decent resources here eventually. All right, let's go down and our dome should be getting constructed here. Now that we have enough drones going here to here. See, the problem is they're going and collecting it from there, which isn't the best. I think I'd rather them collect it there. We could have also sent our big dude. Are you full? We could have also sent him to come drop it off there, but that might not have been the best. Here's the thing. I wonder if I need to replace these. Like, when I first started, I kind of figured we were going to build out in this direction. So I actually wonder if maybe we should start replacing these and put them a little closer to center of our base. The other thing is, this is kind of also not really in the center of our base either, which is a little unfortunate. How much more concrete can you get? You're producing, you have 674 left, and you're getting 28 a day. Okay, I think what I may actually go ahead and start doing, since we're not really doing much of anything else right now, let's grab another concrete extractor. And you're not going to get as much over here because it's only average, but I'm okay with that for now. You do need power though. So let's go to power. Cables were C. I actually knew that already. Do something like that. Okay, and I'm gonna let you guys just start grabbing that. Now the other thing is, let's go ahead and start building some of these. So let's put like the universal depot right here. Let's put a metal depot like right here. Let's put a concrete depot like right here. And then, you know what? We actually probably should put a polymer and a machine part and an electronics one down here as well, so that they'll actually take the stuff off the rocket and put it there. So then I need to grab Mr. Rover, sir, and I want you to come drop. You're doing metals, which is this one. So come drop your stuff off over here, please. And then I'm gonna have you start transporting all this crap over there. So we do still want to expand in this direction a little bit, since we have our RC rover, or we may end up just remantling it and putting it somewhere else. The other thing we may want to go ahead and look at doing is, what about building another sensor tower? That's turbines. How's our power, by the way? Our power's great still. Oh, because we put up both of our Stirling generators.
Milestone achieved. We have an oxygen shortage. We have a water shortage.
Hey! Okay, so we constructed a dome. So domes have no oxygen, domes have no water. Okay. Why? Because you didn't go enough. You should have power. So what we need is, we need build menu. I need life support, and we want pipes to go here. And then that's going to give us our power and oxygen. Cool. All right, that's pretty good. Then this metal right here can all get moved. Hi, I want you to grab all of this metals. I want you to put it over here, please. I keep hitting right click to unclick. Freaking controls, man, are a little wonky still. So I right click to unclick this unit, but you have to left click, which is a little different, I think, than I'm used to. Hey, we're also going to build a sensor tower. So
Sector scanned. Anomaly found.
Hey, we found an anomaly. Go ahead and throw another sensor up. Oh, it's right next to, oh, there's actually 3. Sweet. Okay, so I need my explorer, and I want you to come start working on these keys. I forgot what the keys do exactly. So they may help us discover new technologies. So I don't know, do they actually give you, they may give you new technologies, or they may just, one of them gives you a bunch of science. One of them gives like breakthroughs and stuff like that. And then one of them reveals technologies in the tree. So you could like, it may reveal a technology over here that you could start researching without having to get the prerequisites. So we always want to kind of have some of this stuff in here, because I don't know if the tech, so if, for example, we generate like 2,000 tech, and we only have 1 science and we only need 500, that extra 1,500 might disappear. I won't put you on here, by the way, just so you can keep generating power. All right, so our dome is now officially up and ready to go. Question, you are still refueling. That's the other thing we might as well start throwing down if we have ability to do it. Do we have a fuel refinery? We do. So we might as well start throwing down a fuel refinery. I'm debating on how best to do this. So what we could do is we could come here and we could go to life support, take our pipes, and we might as well take our pipes all the way across. And once again, I'm just going for redundancy at this point. Okay, so we're gonna build all of that. If we hit O, we're making a surplus of 1 on oxygen, which is fine. We did grab 2 more water vapors, so we can actually, dang it, we might vaporizers, so we might as well throw both of these dudes down, just to start generating more water. And then we can put some water towers down. So we're making water vapors, we're making water towers. We might as well throw down a couple more moxies. Which we can't because you are blocking me. I think I can still do this. If I go here with you, you can still reach that tower. Barely. Okay. So then I also want to, like I said, still throw down a couple extra moxies. Probably just 1 moxie, to be honest. Throw down 1 moxie, and then we'll throw down an oxygen tank. And then the whole reason for all of this was, what was I gonna build? Yeah, there was one thing I was gonna build and I forgot. We'll need to bring pipes a little bit further this way. Storage, that's fine. Dome. Oh, the fuel depot. Now, I don't know if the fuel depot, I don't think it spits up dust. Let's actually put it down here. We're gonna put it right there. And so then this is gonna be kind of the secondary area of our base. And so we're kind of expanding this way. I really need another drone hub is what I need. We may be able to start getting some people here. The question is, and I didn't actually look at this, but how much money did we just use on this crap? Like, not so much money, but how much resources? So we can always go get more. The fuel refinery was free, so we didn't have to worry about that. Life support. The Moxie used metal, and that's fine. We were good on power. That uses metal. That's fine. The water extractor we didn't build. That was prefabbed. That was metal. So really we're okay, because all that stuff is using is metal. So now inside our actual dome we can start building some stuff. The first thing is recycles up to 70% of the water. Needs 10 polymers, which we do have. So these are the spires that we can actually throw inside our dome. And you can only, I think, have 1 spire based on at least this small dome. But what it's going to do is it's going to recycle up to 70% of the water, which means we're going to be making quite a bit of extra water. I'm probably going to actually throw down a second dome here pretty early, too. Yeah, I think I may end up throwing down a second dome. How much did the domes cost? So 10, 20, and 80. We actually have more than enough stuff. But I'm actually thinking I'm putting a dome up here. The problem is, I think I need another drone hub. We could throw it down over here. Then we just need to connect. The problem is, I would rather put it up here. I would rather, to be honest, put it like right here. Okay, you're gone. So let's go ahead and delete you. Can I delete you? Yes, I want to delete you because you have no more metal on it. But I could put the drone here, and then we could connect all of our power so it's a big circle. But anyways, let's probably finish with this dome. So that means I don't really need the water, but my only reasoning for getting this is so I have extra just in case. It is going to cost maintenance, but I think that's okay. So we will put the spire in here. The other thing we want to do is we need to at first put some living quarters. This is where people are going to live. So you'll notice that they fit in. So unfortunately, the living quarters basically take up the entire living area, or this entire triangle section. So we can put one living area there. What's else? We can't build apartments yet. I could build a couple living quarters. Here's the thing though, the rockets only come with 12 people, so I probably don't want too many extras. The space bar, I'll probably want a diner so we can get the social aspect and the dining aspect. I also think counters crime created by renegades and reduces sandy loss. Grocer. Actually, I probably want the grocer for the food. The diner's social and dining. Yeah, so these are completely different, except you also have food. That one's shopping. That's shopping and gaming. But I think you actually need stuff. You also need maintenance to do these. Here's the other thing we could build inside the dome. Whoopsie. Living quarters. The school. We don't have any kids yet. The research lab. We could use the research lab so we can actually generate more research. But I don't know that's that big of a deal to begin with. We can also do, we can't do any factories or anything like that in here yet, can we? Doesn't look like it. Oh, we need the hydroponics farm so we can actually get food. Yeah, we'll need the hydroponics farm so we can actually get food. Let's put it back here because I like my houses. I don't really want to block them. So we'll build a hydroponics farm. We can't build any of these yet. We need prefab buildings for that. We can't do any of those yet. Okay. And none of that's worth it. So instead, let's come here. We're gonna go diner. The infirmary, it increases their comfort. Actually, it lowers the comfort requirement for births. So basically, people have babies a little bit quicker. I think let's just start with the grocer. We'll put the grocer there. And then we're gonna have a little bit of extra space. So let's go ahead and grab a park so they can relax. Unless we wanted a gym. Exercise, social. Exercise, no social. I think I want a gym. Might be a little bit of a waste because it takes up so much space. Because it's an entire triangle. But I think let's do it. Let's make our people happy. And then I think I will go ahead and throw down a garden or something as well. Exercise plane, they're all the same. Projection lap. Make Martian night a little bit brighter.
Anomaly analyzed.
Relax, plane. Do garden. Wait, isn't one of these only one tile? This one's only one tile, but only one person can sit there. Ah, okay. We're gonna do a small garden. Yeah, and then that allows us to do a 3 and a 3. Let's put it there. That'll be fine for now. Okay, so buildings are not working because we do not have enough pipes over here. We probably need to wrap this episode up here. I think we're getting really long. I want pipes. I'm just enjoying this building, and we're gonna bring it over here. So that's gonna get me the pipes. We do have the power going. We do have 2 sensors up. So this stuff is going a little bit quicker. 146, 256. We're now up to 110 over here. I'll grab you. This is only 30%, but that's fine. The other thing, we have new text available, so we analyze the anomaly.
The red planet that meets the eye. A veritable treasure trove of undiscovered knowledge and wonder. so long as you know where to look.
So even the tiniest simple looking rock can contain the answer to mysteries which perplex the human mind for generations. Sometimes it takes just a simple discovery to assure us of the vastness of the universe, and encouragement to make us look beyond the boundaries of our existence and into the future. So the following texts have been revealed in the research screen: extractor, amplification, and fuel compression. Okay, so fuel compression increases the rocket cargo space. And then the extractor amplification increases production by 25%, but also increases power. So we can basically upgrade all of our refiners, or all of our extractors to do 25% more production, but it increases power by 10, which may or may not be good. So yeah, that seemed okay. The other thing I should do before we end this is let's go ahead and find our explorer. And hey, I want you to go scan this other one that's over here. All right, we're gonna wrap this episode up here. Hope you guys are enjoying it. If you are, drop a like, comment, let me know what you guys think. And as always, hit the subscribe button, join the game comment, and show your support. You know what? Do we still have a surplus in power? No, we're actually losing power. It is nighttime though. It is nighttime. So here's the other thing. At any point, we can actually produce 10 more power with these. So we can open or close them, and then both of these is going to increase our power by 10. And we might as well do that, I guess. Is it control click that opens all of them? Yeah. So then that's going to change our power to a 3.2 surplus. Now, once again, this is only at night. I think during the day, we're actually fine. You know what? No, I think we're fine. I think we're fine, right? Sure, we're losing 16 power right now? Actually, we're still gonna be losing power during the day too. We're gonna be losing 1 power. And we still have another Moxie going up. And we should probably just open them both up. The thing is, while closed, it's protected from dust, but it produces less power. So when we open it up, it's more likely to essentially break down. But we'll worry about that next episode. For now, I'll see you guys later. Bye.